All right, so we're rolling here. The Broncos are literally picking right now. Let's see, ninth pick. I would assume it's Fields. Patrick Surtain. Okay. Wow, okay. So Justin Fields is falling. Interesting. Maybe right into the Patriots' lap, unless the Patriots want to trade up to number 11. That'd be cool. But let's see who's still left. So Justin Fields, DeVonta Smith, which I think most Giant fans at this point want because Jalen Waddle went seventh. Miami sixth. I think Miami was sixth. Yeah, I think they were sixth. So that was a bit surprising. So yeah, I think it was a good pick though. I mean, I'm not really wasn't expecting it, but a pretty good pick by Miami. Rashawn Slater's still there. Micah Parsons is still there, and Elijah Vera Tucker. Many other great players are still there. So we'll find out. I mean, Dallas is up now. I can't imagine they go wide receiver. I don't see that happening. Who would they take, Dallas? I wish they would show like the best available still, but obviously they just signed Dak. They're not taking a quarterback. Maybe Rashawn Slater. I mean, I know Tyron Smith's had some injuries, of course, and Lyle Collins got hurt last year too, so maybe Micah Parsons. I know Sean Lee just retired, but I don't know. It's a tough one. By the way, I'll probably put in the title when I actually react to this because I'm assuming the first, 4 or 5 minutes would be me just talking to myself about the possibilities and getting all nervous about it. But we'll go over the draft real quick, just some of the surprising stuff. So the first two picks, obvious. Trey Lance went third, so the whole Mac Jones thing, he was like a minus, 400 to be the third overall pick. I personally never bought it. It was like believable because of all like everything people were saying, but I couldn't fathom trading up to third overall for Mac Jones, and Mac Jones remains on the board now. So, wait, there's a trade. Hold up. Philly's 10. Oh, no. What is this all about? Like, I don't want to check Twitter because that ruins everything, but what? Well, as it says on the screen, Philly has 10 and 12. I would assume their 12 is going. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. Okay, well, this got very interesting. It's an in division trade, too. That's weird with Dallas. Mel Kiper thinks it's DeVonta Smith. Can you imagine? My goodness. That's why you tank in week 17, guys, you see? Now you got the assets to trade up. And they're going to take DeVonta Smith right from us, bastards. I'm not sure who they're taking, but would not be surprised. Wow. Joe Judge is punching the air right now. Oh my god. I mean, they're talking about this pick as if Smith's already the guy, but I don't know yet. Once again, not trying to check my phone. I mean, like, I know some people like that, but it ruins the experience. Like, I'd rather just have the countdown and have the commissioner come up. It's more old fashioned, you know? It's like, it's more, what's the word? There's just more anticipation, I guess, and like, you can just refresh your phone and then bam, you see it. You know what I mean? So like, I would rather have someone announce the pick. So I'm gonna wait this one out, but it is interesting. Has DeVonta Smith written all over it. I still want to know what the trade is because they have them at 10 and 12. It just doesn't make sense. I guess it could be Micah Parsons. They're showing him now. I mean, Philly's linebackers do suck, I'll be honest. I mean, they had that one guy who made a bunch of tackles last year but wasn't that good. But, I mean, it is possible. I'd personally rather have them take Micah Parsons at this point. I don't know. I do like Parsons more than Smith, but I've been talking myself into DeVonta Smith all day, so I don't want to get my hopes up now. All right, so here's the trade. So Eagles get 10th overall, Cowboys get 12th overall, and a 2021 third. Wow. That's this year. I thought it was next year for some reason. Forget what year it was. Eagles started with 6th overall pick, traded down to 12th with the Dolphins, traded up to 10th with the Cowboys. Interesting. Maybe they go Slater because, I know they have Andre Dillard coming back, who just never stays healthy, unfortunately. I like what they're doing with the whole couch thing. It's pretty cool. Have like a fan sit there and they show them the pick first. That'd be cool to be like the first fan to know what the pick is. All right, let's see. There it is. DeVonta Smith, those mother. Makes sense. Makes sense. Dallas didn't need one. Makes sense. Sucks. And now the Giants are on the clock. Wow. It's annoying. That is annoying. Wow. It's gotta be the Eagles too. Like, why is it gotta be the Eagles? They do enough to us. Like, why is it gotta be Philly? They've ripped my heart out so many times already. I don't need this. So who do the Giants go now? Let's take a look. Justin Fields is still left, by the way. Can you imagine if the Giants took Justin Fields? Like, it's not going to happen, but can you imagine? Like, that'd be freaking nuts. Also, maybe someone could say this in the comments, but I thought teams had 10 minutes to pick. I feel like it's 8 this year. I don't know if they changed that or not, but it feels like faster. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but... All right, so Smith was just taken. We'll take him off. Fields, Slater, Parsons, Vera Tucker. Who else is left? I don't know. Every edge rusher. Kwity Paye. Jalen Phillips. I don't know who else it would be. Maybe Christian Darrisaw would be like a crazy one. If your heart is not pounding right now, you ain't doing it right. I'll put it that way. I'm like too nervous to talk right now. It's crazy. Honestly though, I'm speaking from like just an NFL fan perspective. It was a good move by Philly. Like, they don't have the best receiving core. Got rid of Alshon. I know Rager's in his second year. I mean, some Philly fans think he's a bust. I don't know why, because I don't know what quarter or what receiver was succeeding with Carson Wentz last year. I would not give up on Rager yet, but Zach Ertz could be traded. We'll see. Dallas Goedert, of course, but not much else after those guys. I mean, they're waiting for Arcega-Whiteside to step up, but that's never really happened yet. Greg Ward. What if the Giants will trade back? I mean, you would have to think right now that the Bears or the Washington, maybe another in-division trade, or, of course, the Patriots. Oh! Giants trade pick to Bears. Look at that. Holy... Well, now I want to check what it is. Look at this. Giants are trading back. I like it. I mean, they definitely got sniped. That definitely, the Eagles definitely sniped them, let's be honest. But, okay. I will say, not last night, 2 nights ago, when me, Bobby, and Chris, Entertainer, did our mock draft, we traded back to 16, but we got ourselves a damn good team by trading back, so this is interesting. Wow. It's got Joe Judge written all over it, but it's got to be a good pick at 20. We'll find out. It's crazy. Well, Chicago, I would think, is taking Justin Fields. Maybe? We got their first next year? Let's fucking go. That's a good trade. That's what I'm talking about. I need to look at this. I don't know if I just heard Schefter right, but apparently the Giants got Chicago's first next year. I mean, please, sign me up. Let's see. Did he tweet it out? Chicago's trading... Okay, no, it says not the trade details. All right, I'm refreshing Twitter. Let's see. That would be an awesome trade. Oh, here we go. Giants traded number 11 to Chicago for number 22? Oh, I thought they were 20, my fault. Number 164, a future first, and a future 4. Whew. I like it. That's a good trade. That is a good trade. That's how you wheel and deal on draft night. I love that. It's a good trade. I know it says 20. I don't know. The tweet might have been wrong. I thought the Bears were 20. Let me look. The tweet might have been wrong. The Bears are, well, now it says 11, but the Bears, 20. Okay, so we got 20 and a first next year. The Giants have 2 first-round picks next year. I'm very happy right now. Love it. I mean, it depends who we pick at 20, but I love it. There's going to be some good offensive linemen left at that point. Elijah Moore, maybe. They're about to announce Chicago's pick. We'll see what this is. I just remembered, I did tweet before, Chicago's probably going to trade up, or I wouldn't be surprised. And little did I know it would be with the Giants. But, hey, for a future first-round pick. And honestly, Ryan Pace, the Bears GM, even Matt Nagy, the head coach, those guys have their jobs on the line. You might as well trade up here if you're them. So, they're desperate. Giants took advantage of a desperate team. I love it. All right, let's see who they get. Jones or Fields? I'm going to say Fields. Seen enough surprises tonight. Justin Fields, all right. Looks like Fields was sipping on a Four Loko or something. He was like mid-sip, and they got a cute little dog there. That's nice. I like looking at the dogs. That's like my favorite thing about looking at the family rooms and stuff. Big dog guy. Now Dallas is up. Find out what they do. All right, so I'm back. I stopped recording for a little bit, but now we have Washington at 19. Giants are up next, unless they trade back again, which I guess could happen, but we'll see. Washington takes Jamin Davis. Wow, okay. I don't think it's a bad pick. Adds to that scary defense they already have, that's for sure. All right, so Jamin Davis goes 19. Giants are now on the clock. Palms are getting sweaty. All right, so what do we miss? So Fields, of course, went to the Chicago Bears. Then Micah Parsons went to the Cowboys, which makes all the sense in the world. Rashawn Slater went to 13 with the Chargers. That's a good value for them, honestly. The Jets traded up for Vera Tucker. Sorry, Bobby Skinner. That one must hurt to see him play for the Jets. I know that's your guy. Mac Jones to the Patriots. I mean, yeah, that's good for them. They didn't have to trade up or anything. They got him at 15. I mean, I'm not the biggest Mac Jones guy, but still, to be able to sit there and not trade up is good. Zaven Collins, 16 to the Cardinals. I mean, not maybe a slight reach, but, they got Isaiah Simmons last year. They're building that defense and a lot of athletic guys on that defense, so we'll see what they do there. But it's not the worst pick, I guess. Alex Leatherwood was a bit of a pick or a bit of a reach, I will say that. But I guess has a chance to work if he move in the guard. Jalen Phillips, my guy, went to the Dolphins at 19 or 18, so I'm happy to see him get picked somewhat early, despite the injury history. And then Jamin Davis went to the Washington football team. So the Giants. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left here. All right, what do we have on the board here? So, Owusu Koramoah's left, Greg Newsome, Tevin Jenkins, Kwity Paye, Elijah Moore. Good football players are left here. Good football players. Plus, you get the first-round pick next year. They got the fifth-round pick from Chicago, or fourth, whatever it was for this year. One or the other. Now I forget, but still, doesn't matter. Good trade. I don't know. I'm going to just take a guess if what they're going to take just to make this fun. I'm going to guess they're going to go with, I don't know, Kwity Paye. I'll just guess Kwity Paye. I don't know. They talked about the edge class and the presser with Gettleman and Chris Pettit. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I just want to see if they make the pick, though. I just want to see the pick is in because, we saw them trade back once. You never know. I will say, though, it's going to be hard to be disappointed based on the trade they made already. Like my expectations are already so high based on the trade they made. They can't really screw this one up. I don't want Rousseau at 20. I don't want Owe. Don't want Toney. But just not one of those guys, and I'll probably be pretty happy with what happens right here. As they show the Giants offense. Yards per game, 299, 31st. Points per game, 17.5, 31st. Receiving touchdowns, 12 receiving touchdowns? Tied for last. That's embarrassing. Like, there's individual players that have more than 12 receiving touchdowns. I think Galladay had 11 alone in 2019. 12? I mean, I know they had a lot of one-yard touchdowns with Gallman, but geez, that's terrible. Bold prediction, Kenny Galladay and Kyle Rudolph combined for more than 12. It's probably not even bold, actually. Oh, they're showing the Giants draft room. There's Big Dave walking in. We got Joe Judge. I like Joe Judge's shoes. John Mayer's over there in the top left. I don't know who these other people are. It's like two other dudes. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways the Giants can go. It's interesting. Do you want to help Daniel Jones via the offensive line? Do you want to get him a receiver? Do you make your already, top 10 defense in the league even better? Yeah, I said it. Top 10 defense could be even better. They still need some really good pass rusher, and they can get one here. Oh, okay, the pick is in. Whew, okay, heart dropped. The pick is in. Not checking the phone. Phone's been in my pocket most of the night. I mean, I do take it out to tweet sometimes, but trying not to look at it. Just no Rousseau, please. No Owe. No Toney. I didn't even mention this. What if they take Christian Barmore? I mean, 20 is not the worst value for him, but, I still wouldn't go there if I were them. I think Danny Shelton's fine. They obviously have a ton of defensive line depth, but Wouldn't put it past Gettleman to go defensive line here, but hope not. Forget defensive line. I want a pure edge rusher. All right, here comes Roger. Here comes Roger. The Giants are actually making a pick here. This will be interesting. We have a guy in a Lawrence Taylor jersey. White jersey, very nice on the couch. He saw the pick. He's not freaking out, so that's good. Here we go. The Giants' first-round pick of 2021. Kadarius Toney. Wow. Well, listen, I'm going to learn to like him. I'm going to learn to like him. I'm not the biggest Toney guy. I mean, I've said it. I can't go back and delete my tweets like some people. I'm not going to do that. I wasn't the biggest Toney guy. But hey, I've been wrong before, and I'm fine being wrong. Look, they took a wide receiver. Important position. Toney give me a slot guy. I mean, look, not many contested catch opportunities in his career, but, 5'11", 199, probably more of a slot guy. Very good with the ball in his hands, though. He's like a tough guy with the ball in his hands, tough to bring down, elusive. I just, there is some bust potential here, which I don't like, but he does add to the receiving core, which needs help. Does run some impressive routes, so, yeah, I can live with it. I mean, I'm not like, not ecstatic right now, but I just wish they went like Kwity Paye or, someone else. He is fun, though. He's a fun player. I'm not going to hate this pick. I'm not going to, not going to have the Saquon thing happen to me again or Daniel Jones. I'm going to try and give this a chance, and we'll see. We will see how this goes. But there's a lot of creative ways you can use Kadarius Toney, honestly. Like, I know Jason Garrett's not the most creative guy, but just, give him handoffs in the backfield, make dudes miss, and he'll turn, a 5-yard gain into a 15-yard gain and all that. I think Toney had some injury history as well, so I want to go look at his page real quick and stuff that I wrote on him. All right, so here were my notes about Kadarius Toney. Not going to BS you guys. I wrote these obviously before he was drafted here. I try to give every player like a grade basically, from A to F. I gave him a C+, so not the best. So very shifty, really good after the catch. Mentioned that. Has elite acceleration, sure-handed. Didn't have many drops. I do remember seeing that, so that's a good thing, of course. Not the best route runner at this point. Can get better at that. Not many contested catches in his career. I did mention that, I think, before, so it's kind of an unknown for him. Some injuries throughout his career. I forget what the injuries were. I'll look into that later. Clearly has some things you can't teach, like, the explosiveness he possesses, the way he's so tough after the catch, but definitely needs to get a bit better overall. His top speed wasn't as good as his burst, so I feel like he's more quick than fast, but still, he's fast regardless. And I did write, highly doubt he'll ever be a wide receiver 1. But luckily, we don't need him to be a wide receiver 1 because the Giants have one in Kenny Galladay. So, yeah, look, I'm not thrilled about it, but, I don't hate it. I just wish it was some of the other guys on the board, but it is what it is. But I do praise the Giants for what they did tonight with the trade back. 2 first-round picks next year. Love to see that. Still many other picks in this draft. And as I said, he's going to be an exciting player. I know it's like more of the flashy pick. I know they traded back to 20 to do so, which is better. So, if they took Toney at 11, I'd probably have a much different reaction right now, to be honest with you. But the fact that it's 20 makes it easier to live with. And, yeah, so I'm going to try and like him. Kadarius Toney's my guy now, so I'm going to try and like him. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had this going for a long time. I think this is like a 12 to 15-minute video. Doubt you guys will watch the whole thing. I'll time code, when the good parts happen. But, yeah, Kadarius Toney. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. I guess I'll do reactions for tomorrow, of course. I don't know. I might go live. If you guys want me to go live tomorrow, let me know. I know it's a longer day tomorrow. Maybe that was a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe I will. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys very soon.